Hi! Hello, ladies, gents, and blind climbers ready to pass judgment. We return to slay the Spire. It's late in the afternoon. I really need to get some lights around here. I need to up my production value so you can see my face properly laid up. Let's get some more Slay the Spire done. Welcome to the first full run of Slay the Spire that I'm going to start doing. It is silly to be splitting up all these into so many episodes. It's just dumb. So I'm just going to do them in a bunch of different play sessions, an hour each or so, and then you'll just smush them together and they will be posted all at once. So let's go into the Defect. I have beaten the heart a couple times with them. Now up to Ascension level 5. It's the only guy that we haven't done, and I have been playing it quite a long time. Quite a few times lately, so it's fresh in my mind. We can do some good stuff with him. Let's see. Obtain a random rare card. Obtain a random common relic. Lose all gold, max HP 14. That's a lot of max HP, not to see sneeze stat, but I mean, that's like worth 2 relics right there if you find a bad relic. But I don't want to lose all my gold. Lose your stat in relic, blah, blah, blah. This is the I mean, random rare, it's pretty neat. But let's just get a relic. So many of them can be awesome. So let's just grab it. You know, just casually, one of the absolute best relics in the entire game. That makes elite fights so much more palatable. Thank you so much. So thank you for giving me that. Let's see what we have today. Avoid that, probably. Let's just try to maximize those campsites. I am a big fan of campsites. Here's one before and after an elite. I feel like that is a fine way to do things. There's also a shop right there, and there's another campsite right there that will give me all kinds of options. We can maybe elite. If we don't feel up to it, we can go elsewhere. So that path is looking pretty damn tasty. It's looking pretty good. This one gives me a shop as well, though. This one has a shop right there, so I think I would rather save for that shop and do all the other stuff first. Don't really want to go to the early shop. I mean, I can remove a card pretty fast, and that will be alright. There could also be something on sale. I think this is a pretty good path. Go up this way. Alternatively, go for that one, and that will give me 1 extra elite fight. And then if we feel extra spicy, another campsite right there. Actually, no, it's not another campsite because it's there. So what do we want to have? An extra elite or an extra campsite? Or let's go the pansy route and have an extra campsite. Be a total pathetic coward. Let's do that dual cast. Hopefully it will destroy that scum lord. Get some hits right there. I've been taking lately the item. Let's see, that's 17. I don't have 3 strikes, unfortunately, so let's double defend, do some damage, carry on. Been taking the option at the start, if I can, to have the first 3 fights with just 1 HP. It is so damn useful. Excellent card to start with, I think. The other 2, I like hologram, but Doom and Gloom does damage too. Does AoE damage and channels a dark sphere, which is pretty damn great. I'm coming in here, just remove a card. I think that's what I'm coming here for. I will check out your sale though. Blizzard, pretty garbage with the deck that we have right now. Defragment, big proponent. I think, though, we probably are better off just taking a card off. Nothing here is amazing. Like a defragment early, this can pay off if we just pile them up. There's also the fruit juice, making 5 max HP. That's almost worth a relic. But either remove a card or defragment. Card removal is so hard to come by. It's a lot more harder to come by. A lot harder to come by than good cards. Cards are all over the place all the time. So let's remove a strike and carry on with our lives. Carry on to the next fight. We got a couple caterpillars. They shall all be absolutely obliterated. Doom and Gloom plus a strike. Will it do it? I don't think so. We'll just do that and then defend. It's not enough. If we channel there, we will destroy it, but that's a 50-50. We don't take 50-50 around these parts. I'll just take 1 point of damage and simply get the kill on both of these scum lords on the next turn. No problem. 1 point of damage. Who cares about that? It's nothing. Skim, streamline, big damage, stack, very good with bigger decks. I mean, this probably will pay for itself later. And, you know, it's not that bad. It's just really bad on the first turn. But our deck is bound to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Just like my... So I'll just go with stack and we'll start piling up those decks. Yeah, we'll absolutely gather the gold this event. We have seen it quite a few times before. So grab me that money. Carrying on. Ooh, among the stone and boulders, blah, blah, blah. You may lose, either remove a card or gain gold. Let's remove a card. Take another strike, take another defend. It would be nice to take out a defend. And now I would love to have extra extra cards. This deck is pretty trash right now as it stands. We're not really ready for the elite fight. Strike or a defend. I mean, defense are always useful. It's the strikes that are always a total drag. But let's just keep it balanced. Just keep it balanced. Give me an upgrade over here. There's nothing else to be done but take an upgrade. I guess we could rest, but that would be pretty damn stupid. That makes it so that on the first turn, stack is not absolutely atrocious. It's recording. Yeah. It's all good. I always gotta keep track of that. I think Doom and Gloom is the no-brainer here. It would be nice to get these to 0 energy, but Doom and Gloom, 14 damage to all enemies. Sign me up. Let's see if we get the triple fools. Triple center. Oh, yeah, nice. Give me now Doom and Gloom in my hand. Life is great. Life is great. I love it. Give me another Doom and Gloom and we're victorious. Let's see. What was that? 14 damage? 14 damage. So let's spread the love. A strike over here. Or do we want to just save myself a little bit of health? I mean, we are not going to draw Doom and Gloom next turn. We actually want to... I guess we just dual cast and do as much damage as possible. Just eat those 10. Look at that. Did not eat the 10 at all because the RNG smiled upon me. Feeling pretty good about that one. And now a lot of damage is coming in. Unfortunately, did not kill the one that mattered. If we could evoke this one, would be very nice. But hey, we have 9 cards in this card pile. That's almost enough to defend completely. And then plus these 2, everything works out. This elite fight is almost completely damageless. Doom and Gloom, off it goes. And then I guess I'll have to defend because I have no more damage. But looking pretty great. Looking pretty great in this elite fight. Very nice. Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. It piles up. I like it. Not amazing, nothing great, but I like it. Reprogram. Lose 2 focus. Gain strength and dexterity. I've never actually used this. I don't really value it because so many, like pretty much every single run I've had, it all revolves, the successful run I've had revolves around focusing a ton of orbs and them being as effective as possible. So I think reprogram, I don't respect it very much, but I can be, of course, can be convinced otherwise. Let's go with FTL. I barely have anything in my deck. And let's go into the campsite. Get some more smithing done. I am quite the blacksmith. I am ready to hammer all the things that I want home. So let's just do this. FTL gets a little bit better, but not that much. Stack does get better, but not that much. I think I just want to get rid of the energy cost and dual cast, and then we'll do zap as well, and it'll become extremely helpful. Gremlin Horn, one of the better relics to have early. Do I want this shop? Only 160 gold, but the alternative is just a fight. It's like super underwhelming. Let's go to this shop. We can maybe get something good up and pick up, choose, and add 5 cards to your deck. I am tempted to do this because you can actually choose them. It's not just random. What else do we have? Recycle is okay, but not in this deck. Gain 2 orb slots. I don't have the deck to support that right now. None of these are exciting. None of these are exciting at all. What kind of potions do you have? Nothing is exciting. I would like to have this strike dummy. That is the only thing. So the choice is either remove a card or go to the orrery. I will be an order in the orrery, and I will order all my orders. Customers. Do we want to remove everything? Another strike? I think our deck is thin enough. I kind of want to have stuff. So let's pick this up and get some good things. We don't have to grab them all. Hologram. It's a good candidate. Let's see what else we have. Darkness. It's like it's just one card for a dark orb. It's like meh. It's alright, I guess. Another Doom and Gloom. Seems like overkill. Overclock. If it's not upgraded, none of these are upgraded, unfortunately. Are they ever upgraded? No, none of them are. I don't think they can be upgraded. Start of your turn, trigger the passive ability. That can be nice with Doom and Gloom. Not all that dangerous. Oh, charge battery. I will definitely get behind that. Came to orb slots. Streamline is okay, but charge battery, we definitely want some nice block cards. So that's definitely something that we want to see. Hologram. I guess we can just double up on the Doom and Gloom. Hologram is a good choice, but I think I'll go loop, and then I will take this Doom and Gloom, a second Doom and Gloom. I don't know if I'll take one of those. Maybe we'll take this hologram. Sweeping beam, turbo, good stuff. Hologram is where I'm at, I think. Do we want this or not? Just embrace darkness forever. Deal 6 damage, channel 1 frost. The defense on this deck leaves something to be desired. We do have stack and charge battery. Those are good defensive abilities. Hologram will give me my Doom and Gloom back. It's not bad. Dual cast and zap, like we can combo all this nonsense, and then loop will also be doing a whole bunch of damage. So do we want to more? Just go all out on darkness. Hell yeah, we can maybe improve it at the next site. Well, I shall start going faster, and like you just can't even see it. Holy crap, that was too quick. Well, I have no defense. I guess I can hologram faster than light. Look at that. Oh, amazing. And then Doom and Gloom. And dual cast. I can't dual cast the dark, unfortunately. I have no defense, so I kind of have to embrace. Actually, I won. I am the greatest. 100% planned. Amplify. This turn, your next power card is played twice. I only have 1 power. Not very good yet, but it can be amazing. Depends on what else we pick up. But a philosophy that I've also been carrying is only improve the deck you have, not the deck you want to have. Improve what you got, unless the options are something that that none of them improve what you have. In which case you just skip, right? You skip it. Deal 7 damage to a random enemy twice. Shrug worthy, really. It's good. Shrug worthy. I mean, it's one energy, deal 14. This can be great, but I don't know, man. All it will do is give us... You know what? Just grab it. Just grab it. I can't be helped. I can't be helped. I can't help it. Fight or question mark? I love my question marks. I am always fond of them. This one is a complete wash. Total garbage. Hyper Beam. I kind of resent this card. Deals 26 damage to all enemies. Lose 3 focus. It's like... That lose 3 focus is such a deal breaker in boss fights. In the regular run-of-the-mill fights, it's actually pretty useful. I like it. I'm not saying it's a bad card. It's just something that it just kind of drives me a little nuts. How you lose all that focus. Channel 1 dark, trigger the passive ability of all dark orbs. We're embracing darkness here. This is the darkest run you can possibly conceive. I wanted to improve that zap, but why not just get more Doom and Gloom? I think I'll improve this loop. Things like it really is shaping up like a dark run. So we're going to go with that to trigger those, and I'm feeling pretty good about our chances here. Let's go into that elite fight. Lagavulin is really not something I respect too much. I respect it, just not a ton. Let's go for this and charge battery. And pass the turn. Not waking up yet. Is this the turn? No, we're going to actually loop will do it. So we need to wake up this thing right now. Kabumo. Goes loop. Actually, we can hologram. What you got? What else you got? Doom and Gloom. Hell yeah. Doom and Gloom me forever. I could also do a FTL, but no, just shove it out there. Just do as much damage as possible in those dark spheres. I wish I had a way to get rid of that, which is this. There you go. And now dual cast the crap out of you, and you're dead. Like a villain. Actually, oh yeah, it will be dead with the... I don't know why that only dealt 10 damage. I thought that it was 14. Was I weakened or something? I'm not sure. Pantograph. At the start of boss combats, heal 25 HP. Fantastic stuff. As we're about to get in there. Fusion, it's alright. It just takes too much energy. I don't like it. Get energy for every 600 in your draw pile. We don't have the deck to support that. And another stack would actually be pretty okay. I think that will round up. That will round up my block game pretty nicely. So let's grab that stack. Improve more of our darkness. We have that doom and gloom. What does the hologram do? You don't exhaust it anymore. I think that's a very good upgrade for a hologram. There you go. We can come back with our stuff all the time. Here we have the spiky weirdo. He deserves death. Deserves nothing but humiliation. Might as well dual cast right at the start. It doesn't exhaust or anything, so let's start with that. Immediately dealt enough damage to get it to do the weird thing where it becomes a spiky ball. I am ready to shove all of my bad intentions into it. Amplify live. Look at that. Amazing. I mean, clearly it is a bad thing that we're not going to be able to defend much. What do you got in there? We can dual cast that one, but that seems like a stupid thing to do when I just amplified loop. We can get hologram back and just defend, right? Do it. I mean, not hologram, but stack. My bad. There you go. Not enough energy. I am a retard. I forgot that things cost energy. Do you guys know that things cost energy? I think I'm okay with not attacking. I don't want to take those thorns. Thing is, I am super high. So you turn trigger the passive ability of your next door 4 times. What do you do? Your turn increase this orbs damage by 6. Oh, I see. I was confused with the 6 and the 42. It never does damage passively. It just creates giant balls of dark energy that will absolutely obliterate the enemy. So, very happy about that. It's going to be amazing when I can actually get rid of it. That is 16 damage, but you know what? I think we're going to be A-okay. We're going to be just fine. I think I'll just do zap darkness and defend. And that will prevent most of the damage, and we'll be able to just get a massive, super dark ball of darkness that will destroy my enemy in a couple turns. Charge battery. Doom and Gloom is fantastic. Doom and Gloom does all the work here. Kaboom! Get wrecked, you disgusting creature that I have no idea the name of. And we'll do that simply because we want that extra energy. A little bit of damage there, but I would much rather have a dark ball at the front. The problem with Amplify is it becomes a dead card. Pretty damn annoying. Stack will work pretty nicely. Let's get that zap so we can increase our discard pile. We will start with 1 stack so I can attack, and then another stack. This should be plenty to defend. Give me some extra darkness swirling around me. And you're dead. There you go. Fantastic stuff. Really liking this build. Really liking this deck so far. Very happy with Buffer. It has never disappointed me. Sometimes there's fights where there's stuff that does 1 point of damage, thorns and stuff like that, and it's trash. But so often it has saved me giant piles of damage. So I'm very partial to Buffer. What else do we got? Reboot. Shuffle all cards into your draw pile. Draw 4 cards. Good stuff. I think I still will hang on to Buffer though. Creative AI. Another thing that I really like. But too expensive right now. We're not going for this. I think Buffer, and we can maybe upgrade it. That's an excellent addition. Pandora's Box. Upon pickup, transfer all strike and defend cards. Cursed Key. You get energy when you... energy every time, and then you get a curse when you open a non-boss. And then Philosopher's Stone, which is, I think, the most dangerous of them all. I think I'm okay taking curses instead of giving strength to my enemy. So let's proceed. 20 minutes in. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's carry on. Let's check out the paths that we can follow and all the traps that we may possibly fall into. All the elites that we shall vanquish. And all the campsites that we will be blacksmiths at. As usual, I just like prioritizing campsites. And then a close second is elite fights. I think we have a very strong deck right now. So I think we should go for those elite fights as much as possible. I think this is a great path. This looks pretty great. We can even stop at the shop if we find ourselves real flush with cash. We'll see. This has a campsite. Elite. Then chest. Elite. Alternatively, there's 2 campsites here, but the buffed elite is maybe a little too much. I think we can do it though. We can do it. It's basically 1 more campsite, 1 less elite. I think I'll do the elite fights. I think we can handle it. The elite fights on level 2, I feel they are the most dangerous. Your deck is not all the way there yet, so you might get totally trounced. I think this is the best path. We got 2 elites and a campsite. I mean, the campsite really... There's no real way to maximize it unless we go this way or this way. But that way has no elites. Don't sign me up for that. Miss me with that nonsense. In fact, we'll just go this way and we'll have another choice point right there. So let's start there. What you got, you cloaked weirdo? You shall be struck down by my incredible ability to defend many times. Ooh, yeah. I'm not going to hologram. Actually, yes, because it does not exhaust. I would like to not be damaged whatsoever here. Even though, you know, it's a bit of a waste. There you go. Not really a waste, but, you know, very underwhelming. But, hey, took 0 damage. That's all that matters. Where's all my darkness? Where's all my darkness surrounding me? It is nowhere to be seen. I don't want to do that because it's damage. And I'm fond of damage. And I will cast Buffer because I got nothing else. So, you know, maybe we have focused a little too much on the defense side of things. We're suffering no damage at all, so doom and gloom. All be doomed and destroyed in the maw of darkness within my soul. There you go. 35 damage coming in. Doom and gloom. It will evoke that, but it's not enough. Loop. Let's start with an FTL, see what happens after. Defend. Charge battery. Defend. Doom and gloom. And we'll just have to take 31, which sucks ass. And if I had grabbed a little bit more focus. If I had used one of my potions. I should have used a potion instead of taking it. Instead of taking the damage. That was a mistake. For sure. We had no reason to take that damage. The more I play this game, the more I value my health total. Not because, oh no, I'm going to die. It's because it allows me to never use those campsites. Never have to spend any resources healing. And that is extremely valuable. It just accumulates so much. The more I play, the more I realize the health total is super, super important to conserve. Simply so that you don't spend resources elsewhere. Anyway, add a random power card into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. This seems like a fine addition to our deck, especially with our Amplify. We'll go this way. We have decided to go this way. You find yourself in an old decorated chamber. In the center of the room, a large skull sits atop our ornate pedestal. As you approach, the skull bursts into flames and turns to face you. What is it you seek? What is it you offer? In sync with its final words, the door behind you slams shut. I don't like this event. I've seen it before, but I don't think we have recorded one. It's like you can get some stuff, but you can get destroyed. I think we're going to get some riches. This is worth it. And then we're going to leave. I don't want to lose more health. I just got done saying your health total is a big resource. I'm not going to spend it in such a careless manner. Let's see what we got here. Whenever you add a power card to your deck, I upgrade it. This can be worth it, but I don't know for so much money. Start each elite combat with 2 strength. Oh, hell yeah, sign me up. And then Blood Vial. I don't think it's worth the Sling of Courage. Definitely here. Let's see what's for sale, though. I think we'll add on one of these. I'm starting to get to the point where I need card draw. That is the problem with this deck right now. I will grab that, and a 23 gold charge battery. I gotta get it. I just have to get it. Even though it prevents me from removing a card. That's okay. FTL is basically free damage. Is there a reason not to get it? Is there any time? Well, I guess if you're drawing a lot of cards. The recursion though. Hell yeah. This is we're embracing darkness here. So let's go with recursion. Carry on. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book, open, riddled with cryptic writings. I don't think I've seen this one before at all. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing that you're familiar with. I think we have read it before. Read it, read it, read it. Odd. The book seems to be about an ancient named No. This pikes your interest. I think it's piques your interest. But you have a general feeling of malaise. The Ancient of Resurrection No was exiled to the bottom of the Spire. If you feel compelled to read more, but your body begins to ache. Well, I have no other choice but to continue. Seeking vengeance now blesses outsiders, using them for her own purposes. You're starting to feel very weak and tired. Those resurrected by now remember only fragments of their past selves, cursed to fight for eternity. As you near the final page, your old wounds begin to open. I must have this. I am going to pay horrendously for this, aren't I? At the start of each combat, add a random power card into your hand. It costs 0 for that turn. Powers for the Defect are, I think, the best powers in the entire game. I think the Defect benefits from powers far more than all the other characters. I think this is a fantastic addition. Upon finishing the tome, you take a dump on a corner and carry on. Give me some health, that would be amazing. While sneaking past a group of shrouded figures, one of them approaches you. Got anything for me, friend? I got a fist to your face. Give me that relic. Unplayable curse cards cannot be played. Whenever you play a curse, lose 1 HP. You snatch the precious relic from his clutches and walk away. From behind you hear, "Have you no shame? Have you no shame?" You have no shame. I guess I do have a little bit of shame. So I'm a little concerned now about this elite fight. And this can be the end of the run. This is what happens when you are a little too liberal with your health total. I might totally pussy out and go the easy way. I think that is the best choice. Another thing you need to learn in Slay the Spire is just take your L's. Take your L's. Don't try to be greedy. You go into an elite fight. Yeah, you might survive. You might also get absolutely trounced by the elite, and then the run is over. And what does that get you? It gets you nothing. So let's just carry on. We will defragment. Actually, we don't have the amplify, unfortunately. So I guess it's 7 times 2. At least we got this buffer. Defragment for sure. There's no reason not to do that. That'll prevent me 7 damage. Ooh, amazing. What do we have here? This turn, your next card is played twice. Gain 2 focus. We might go for a duplicated buffer just to not take any damage here, because I am scared. Super scared of getting destroyed here by this fellow. All the powers have been cast. We want to maybe... No, the hologram is garbage now. Just darkness and carry on. And I think it's a fine thing to do. Just spend your resources. Spend your resources. Don't take as little damage as possible. This can be very nice. Too bad we did not get Amplify. It sinks. Whenever you play a power card, draw 1 card. You're a couple turns, you're at least 1 turn too late, but there's no reason not to play it. So let's do that. 21 damage coming in, barely any defense. It's just, what's the problem here? The deck has no card draw. So whatever I draw, that's what I'm stuck with. That is the problem that we have right now. So what you gonna do about it? Take 21 to the face. Just defend. Yeah, just defend. Doom and gloom and recursion. It's unfortunate. There you go. Going to take a whole bunch of damage to the face. Really upsetting. I might just die. 7 though. We have a charge battery and a stack. Amplify, you're far too late and now you're trash. Do we have enough damage though? It's 34 damage going out. Doom and Gloom will do plenty, but I don't think enough. So this needs to go out, yeah. And then only 4. If I had used my focus, I might have done it. Unfortunately, It's a whole bunch of damage coming in. Not enough to kill me, but close. Oh boy, this is terrible. At least we got enough damage to kill you, but holy crap, we are in dire straits here. Thank goodness we didn't go for the elite. Turbo Plus. Gain energy. I need draw. I mean, we are embracing darkness, so I have to pick that. But I need draw. Obviously, we're going to rest. Like I was saying, you always want to avoid that. Resting is taking another L. It is just bad. It's terrible, and I don't like it. But what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? We're going to get the hello world. No. Unfortunately, we didn't get any amplify. So all our powers are garbage. We have plenty of energy to cast everything, so that's exactly what we'll do. We have no darkness, unfortunately, though. So just use everything. Do we want to use one of our cards? Like, this is a lot of damage coming in. I don't want to die. So I think we gotta do it. Please defend me. Defend me now. I would very much appreciate being defended. You got 2 stacks. So that's not going to receive damage, right? Attack damage. No. This enemy intensive, blah, blah, blah. Cancel if dealt attack damage, which is not skill damage, which is bad. It's real bad. I think we want to gain 2 focus, which will maybe do enough damage to kill the bird. I kind of have to eat a massive dick. Oh, you attacked the wrong one. You attacked the wrong one. You absolute idiot. Taking 6 damage here. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Oh boy. Hey, leap. Oh, that's the power that we got. That's going to be useful. Buffer is complete trash against this bird. Thankfully, it's not much else. Not much more damage to be suffered. Wish my Darkness card were anywhere close, but they're not here. And now we got all... I kind of have to play this, right? I mean, we do take 1 HP damage, and that's okay, I guess. I guess we can just defend and then buffer. And then buffer will stay because it doesn't prevent the damage coming in. It prevents damage that would take HP off. So, makes sense to cast it there and have it work for us. This Doom and Gloom will be fantastic. Let's start with White Noise. We get Bias Cognition. Hell yeah. We'll do this recursion. Somebody died, for sure. And, oh yeah, nice. Zap and then Doom and Gloom evokes the other card. It's not enough, but with that, Lightning. It will be plenty to get a kill here. Kabumo. The focus ended up mattering. Did it end up mattering? Not sure. Man. Melter is always so nice to have one off. It's because there's some enemies that have so much block, it just makes the fight trivial. We're going to add a Melter, but with a caveat, with me telling you, if we don't get some card draw, some way to draw what we want. The deck heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. Fantastic stuff. Thank you so much for giving that because it's coming up right now. And maybe I can be a little bit greedy. Our deck is bad right now. It was great until I put too much shit in it. Put too much stuff in the deck, and now is not great. Amplify, I'm not terribly pleased with you. I think we want to upgrade buffer. Is there anything that can give me extra cards at all? And the answer is no. So if we can just get... How about this darkness? This darkness. That's where it's at. No, let's just go defensive. Just improve buffer. It has saved my bacon so many times. Improve buffer. You might be able to do something out of it. So, here we have a filthy pair of pieces of garbage. Bias Cognition. Great stuff. Not with this hand, though. Unplayable and innate. I guess I'll just play it. Just get rid of it. Not draw it ever again. Do we want to play this Bias Cognition? I think the fight will not last long enough for this to matter too much, so let's play it. And just throw all the strikes in the fat boy. And hopefully, yeah, of course we're going to play that because it gives us extra energy. All the attacks in the fat boy, and hopefully we'll have enough damage to destroy this piece of garbage. Thank you for preventing all damage coming in. I appreciate it. Of course, I should always start with FPL because that draws another card. Unfortunately, we drew both of our stacks. That means that next turns we're not going to be able to do much of anything. Doom and Gloom first and then Darkness because it will improve that one. And there's no reason to use this, but might as well use them. They're in my hand. I like to see the effects happen, so I like shiny things to distract me. What the hell are you judging me for? Another buffer prevents even more damage coming in. I think I want to hologram. Not a Darkness. Yeah, hologram a Darkness. Because then we'll dual cast and obliterate the opposition. That should be, unless we want Doom and Gloom. Well, I want energy 3. I want to buffer here too. Be defensive about it. So we'll go with the lower power play of Darkness and then dual cast. Should do a massive amount of damage here. Yeah, nice. The fat boy is dead. I was going to buffer, but might as well just Doom and Gloom. I don't think we need the buffer. We already have good stuff. Unplayable at the end of your turn. Gain 1 frail. If we are able to, I should have checked this. Let's see. Zap will do it. That's the only thing. Darkness will do it. And Recursion will do it. We have plenty of damage coming in, so there's no need to be playing that curse. All right. Yeah, Darkness and Recursion. Beautiful. Fantastic stuff. When it works, it really works, but I need some way to draw cards. Otherwise, I'm going to get wrecked. Force Field will be a fantastic addition if we had a way to draw it. It's just, that's not what I need. What I need is more card draw. Well, the thing is, you know, if you don't find any card draw at all, the next best thing is having enough things to draw that will save your bacon. With all that buffering, I might be able to do it. So maybe Force Field is really not that bad because we have a bunch of powers coming in. We always have a power going out on the first turn. So at the very least it will be cost 3. Let's go for the Force Field. Regret it later. What you got? You can't afford a damn thing. Maybe just a potion. Do you have anything to draw cards with? You got nothing. A bandage, but I can't afford it. Deal 9 damage per next card you play this turn on top of your draw pile. That could be good, but I'm not going to spend any money on any of those. But I will. This block potion. Don't sniff at it. Don't sniff at it. It can save my bacon. I have a deck that is good but inconsistent. So that means... Ooh, this Amplify. Plus Static Darkness. Discharge can be some serious power. Sure, why not? I mean, I got nothing else. Guess I could use my Blessing of the Forge, but not going to happen. That's not going to happen. The problem here is, of course, if I start taking damage from these birds, I'm going to just freaking die. So, not pleased. We kind of had to play this so we don't become frail. And I'll play this even though it's completely unusable. We don't want to draw this. I'll take 1 HP of damage, sure. I'm a little concerned about this turn. It's a lot of damage coming in. Thankfully, we drew a whole bunch of defense. What you got with the hologram? Force Field is good. Darkness is good. Definitely want to charge, but let's see. That's 18 coming in. What was it again? We got another Darkness here. That's 7, 5 hologram. That is enough. It'll take just 1 point of damage, which is great because it will channel 2 lightning. So let's do it. We'll do that and defend. Hologram will actually not do anything. Is there a 0 mana? 0 energy card? No. I mean, we kind of need the block, so we have to use it. There's really nothing I want to draw out of there. I don't think Force Field is 0 yet, so it's just a dead card, but well, Darkness. And take 1 point of damage, which is great because it will channel 2 lightning. It will do a whole bunch of damage to my enemies. Doom and Gloom will be a fantastic addition to my hand. You know, don't hesitate to send it my way. I'll be okay with it. But we'll do a dual cast here. I don't think there's anything else to do other than dual cast. We got some damage going out, so that's great. Get a little bit more energy and just defend. As we are mounting into the parapets of our castle, there's not enough defense. that I can possibly use. Might as well get that done. Okay, whatever. Every time that comes a little too late. See, this is all damage. This is all damage. And I don't have enough to kill both of them. Oh, but them Doom and Gloom came. This is enough. 5 energy. 5 energy in my hand. Let's see. 14. 20. 26. Plus a zap. I don't think it's enough. Maybe if I upgrade them. The 2 strikes will be 9 each. So that's 14, 23, 32. Plus the zap will be enough. Do we want the upgrade? Do we want the block potion? Let's do Blessing of the Forge. That'll be enough. And I forgot the evocation too. So I don't think I needed it. I forgot the evocation. Didn't need to use that. Oh, we got a dexterity potion. Rebound plus. Deal 12 damage. Plus the next card you play this turn on top of your drop pile. That can be nice. Leap plus. Just gain block. I like Consume. I've used it quite nicely. But I think we want a leap. Rebound can be awesome. And at least upgraded. It's a cheap effect. Cheap damage. But we don't need more damage here. What we need is ways to defend ourselves. Ways. Ooh. Just gain 100 gold and carry on my life. I don't need another curse in my in my freaking deck. The Smith though. More block. Any chance I can get better? I guess we can just improve this darkness. Can also improve the charge batteries. They're very, very helpful. Scratch. We don't really have a need for more. How about you? Recursion, it just brings it down to 0 energy. We don't really have energy problems most of the time. It's the problem is, like I keep saying, not having consistency. That's the problem here. Okay, well, let's do the boss fight. We'll see if we are able to survive. Finally, we get heat sinks at the start of the fight. Useful stuff. I think I'm going to preemptively... I'll probably remember it. So let's just simply leave it there. And whenever I need the extra block, if I need it, we'll resort to it. Well, not much I can do other than just strike. We'll get rid of that piece of garbage. Get that darkness, and why not use the stack? Alright. Do enough damage to survive. 8 times 2. That is a lot coming in. That's freaking 24 coming in. I can't take that. I can't possibly take that. See if we can eliminate this piece of trash. Actually, I should have gone for that one. Like, this is not a big deal. I should have been trying to prevent the damage coming in. So, mistake. What else you got? FTL. I can hologram FTL because I'm a coward. But I do have darkness. And let's hologram darkness. I have so many. And we can simply use the block potion. Hologram darkness. Use darkness. Use darkness again. And now recursion. And this will be a lot of damage coming in. I mean, not that much. It's not that much. I might simply just defend block potion. What else do we have? We can grab dual cast will be really, really helpful. Doom and Gloom will do the job. Like, we have a lot of ways of dealing with the little boys. So I think we're going to just defend and block potion, and we'll just take a couple points of damage. Maybe I should have grabbed my dexterity potion there. Stasis. Took my freaking card. What a piece of garbage. Actually, Amplify is one of the worst cards that you can keep it. You can actually take it out of my deck if you like. No damage coming in. We have a lot of block in our hand, so not great. We drew exactly the wrong things. I guess we'll do that. Oh, that's right. More block. At least we get a bunch of energy going into the next turn. I suppose I'll put the damage over there. And carry on to the next turn. We're doing alright. Give me... Oh, buffer is quite the take. Give me a Doom and Gloom. Thank you. Thank you for this Doom and Gloom. This darkness going out is going to be enormous. And in fact, I want to dual cast that one. Let's do it. Start a white noise. Eco form. Hell yeah. I had a I think the last run that I did before starting to record was Eco Form. It was so good. It's such a great power. Cast the first card you cast twice. Do it. Oh yeah, the henchmen are destroyed. This turn your next power is cast twice. Might as well. Here goes that buffer. Double buffer. Buffer, so many cards being drawn right now thanks to the random heat sinks. So that kind of tells me, right, that you want some heat sinks in your life. Cast that. Force field. I mean, I have enough energy for most. We do need to leap. And then just double doom and gloom. 20. And I think I want to play that Shame for sure. Looking pretty great here. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. FTL for you. Why did I draw those two cards? Another card just now. What was it that made me draw a card there? Heat sinks, loop. Oh, that cast twice. I totally forgot about Echo Form. Every time I forget about Echo Form. I think I should definitely cast Darkness instead, so that was a mistake. I mean, I did draw two cards, but that's not terribly useful. Anyway, more energy for next turn. Sign me up. More Darkness. Everything continues to build. I am very, very happy with it, and I think we will hologram even more Darkness. Fortunately, not enough energy for Doom and Gloom. More Darkness for you. Keep upgrading my balls. My dark balls. A little annoying, but we can take it. We can just take the damage in the face. We do have a stack though, so we don't need to take so many. We have 4 in the draw pile. Yeah, just dual cast that one and then Darkness. And we'll end up in stack. Amplify. It's trash. I should have used it though to get an extra block. This super beam. Psh, shrug it off, baby. You got nothing on me. I'm just going to absolutely obliterate you with my dark core. Get destroyed, you filth master. Alright, we actually won. Damn! I've never had a run with Meteor Strike. Thing is, though, it's kind of dumb because I have no way to pay for it. Maybe if we were able to get another energy relic, but there's no way to know. So I think we definitely need this reboot. I don't care what else you got. I want that reboot. Ooh, Sozu is great. Frozen core. Replace cracked core. If you end your turn with any empty orb slots, channel 1 frost. Meh. Super meh. Empty cage. I like it, but Sozu, that's where I'm at, baby. We're going to use Zozu and never have potions again. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. I will clubber together the whole run, but being recorded 48 minutes and starting to feel a little hoarse. So for you, I'll be back in a second. For me, probably will be tomorrow. Who knows? All right, I'm back with a full belly and a better lighting, maybe. This is like a makeshift studio. Maybe now I can go in and embrace chaos in this new and improved act of Slay the Spire. Let's check out. Oh yeah. It's still the same day, but you know, I gotta get back into my bearings of what the hell is going on. There's 2 shops here, then 0 shops there. That is something I resent. We need to get there. That is a thing that I must do. For I desire every piece of this puzzle. Upsetting, but, you know, necessary for our incursion into the chamber that holds the heart of the Spire. I'm ready to slay it. I am ready to destroy it. 2 shops of super overkill, but I would like at least 1. That would be great. So maybe coming through this side, it doesn't really matter, does it? This way we got a question mark. This way we had a question mark. This way we got a question mark. But this way we'll get another question mark. I guess we can just go to 2 shops. That's another thing. Like you can go to 2 shops. Maybe the first one is garbage, but maybe the second one is amazing. The thing is, of course, you will not be getting as much money. So it's like, you know, give and take. I guess we'll just save up a bunch of cash going through this way. Let's just go that way. And we'll save up money going that way. And then we'll spend a ton of money. A ton of money. Once we get to that place in which money is accepted for goods. Storm. Oh yeah. I got no other powers though, unfortunately. But I can. Hologram for no reason. I can indeed doom and gloom. I have no way to gain block other than with this force field. I guess I can just doom and gloom force field. That is a fine way of doing things. There you go. Meh, I'll keep the curse. I am not concerned about some nasty ass orb walker. Psh, you're pathetic. You're nothing to me. You're absolute trash. Do I want to do darkness? Do I want to? There's 14 damage, charge, battery, and defense should not completely cover it. I mean, I have 5 energy. What are you even wondering about? Just play all cards. There you go. Easy. Easy turn. That was easy as hell. Okay, let's start here. Defragment, sure. Loop, sure. I am channeling lightning thanks to the incredible ability of being able to channel lightning every time that I power. This upset me greatly. Is this enough power? It is not. So I'm going to eat 22. I don't know, because for sweet deal, I am channeling a whole bunch of lightning. Thank goodness I would have totally eaten those 22 because, again, the inconsistency of the deck. Not interested in any of these. Cold Snap, good contender, but actually Rip and Tear upgraded. Deal 9 damage. We don't need that. We don't need that. We need card draw. And I'm going to go to the shop, actually, because there might be good card draw here. Bronze scales. Very, very tempted. Brew 5 random potions. Not exactly what I need. Cannot afford that. No potions for me. I would like to get rid of a card. That would be fantastic. Is there anything that I want here? The answer is no. Secret technique will be pretty damn. It's basically another method of being consistent. But it's bronze scales. It's just a great way of dealing damage passively. Of course, it means that I do need to be attacked for that to work, but we're attacked all the time. We're attacked all the time, so we're going to stick with it. And since we get the chance to remove a card in the next shop too, let's leave our options open instead of removing a card right now. Well, there's a freaking fight in a question mark. Always something that I don't appreciate at the start of your turn. Add a random power card to your hand. Sure thing. For 0, sign me up, baby. We can buffer. We will prevent all damage. Still want to charge battery though. So I got everything. So I will play every single thing and feel no pain whatsoever. I'll keep that right. No worries. No worries. I will not cast it. So recording this, so all the levels are good. I gotta make sure, man. I've been burned far too many times. Now that I have been defended. What was this? Oh. It's like, what's this icon? Creative AI. There's a dedicated icon for it because it actually stacks. That's pretty neat. Gotta love it. That dual cast looks pretty damn good. Melter's only 10 damage. It will not destroy one of these scumbags. We have 6 energy. We play everything. The thing is, I do have reboot though, so it does take a little bit of thinking here. We will want to block. Let's shoot out that dual cast to see where it lands. I think I definitely want to use a strike here. Amplify, huh? It could pay for itself. Let's do it. In fact, I think I want to use all my cards. Let's do something like this, then stack, and then reboot. Got 2 energy, that's plenty. Especially if we do some damage, which we will. Certainly want to play that, yes indeed. We can even stack wheat. Shuffled? The hell, when did that happen? Oh, of course, reboot. Look at it. Does it get exhausted? I think so. Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile. Forgot about that part. Anyway, Doom and Gloom will actually give me back some energy, which is awesome. And now I can just be super energized for the next turn. And you know what? I'll take the shame. It doesn't matter to me. Unfortunately, there was no power, but it really doesn't matter. All we need is to evoke that one, and we're good to go. Flex Potion, that gets utterly annihilated. Why do you tempt me this way? Why do you tempt me this way? A +1 stack. As in stack plus. Sure. Yeah, we'll take that. We don't need more darkness. We need to bring some light into our deck, otherwise we're going to get wrecked by our recklessness. There's nothing here though. Maybe hologram is a good investment, but nah. It's time for me to just remove a card. It would be really nice to get maybe a sundial or an ornithopter. No, actually, none of these. The sundial would be nice, but just remove a card. I think a strike, it's a fine removal. No, maybe, you know, take out a freaking curse. That would be a good idea. Maybe a Wraith. So that way we get a better first turn, as opposed to the garbage that we constantly draw at the beginning. I mean, the frail is bad, but I think I'll rather take out Wraith so we don't get that super consistent bummer at the start of the run. We gotta go this way. We gotta need that buffed elite. You ended my run before. I have come back stronger than ever before. We will fight, and we will hopefully not get completely destroyed by these guys. Might take that dexterity potion. Let's see. Let's do some fun, wonderful math. 12, 17, 22. Plenty. I don't think I want to dual cast. I would rather loop went off all the time. Oh, that's right. Whenever we cast a power, we draw more cards. We will definitely use these defense. I don't think I want to reboot here. Alright, just save it for later, for when I'm in a bind. So, get discarded. This is a dual cast. I'll rather loop. Did a whole bunch of sustainable damage. Don't burn me, brother. I'm here trying to make a living. Buffer will stop all incoming damage. We still want to charge battery, though, because that will give me some more energy in the next turn. But definitely worth saving myself the pain. Ooh, what you got? Dual cast. I think it's not worth using. I think I'd much rather just doom and gloom and then use the charge battery. Unfortunately, it doesn't go towards saving one of my buffer stacks. But there's really no reason to grab anything here. It's only one energy right now. Yeah. I guess we could hologram. The possible play is hologram dual cast. And then this will get triggered twice. I have my misgivings about this plan because feels like a waste. And I will rather have energy next turn. You know what? We'll do fine with the energy next turn. This dual cast is going to pan out. Don't worry about it. This is going to climb up to 18, I think. 24, there you go. And maybe now we can channel it a bunch of times. That's a lot of damage coming in, brother. It's a lot of damage and not a whole lot to do. Not a whole lot to do about it. This 2 dex potion ain't gonna be the greatest. That needs to happen. There is nothing that I can do other than this. And I will definitely play this shame. I could have used the dex potion, but it's like you're only saving yourself 2 points of damage. This is a terrible situation that I would not want to happen, and I am very, very sad. Thankfully, the stack will be able to save me a little bit of pain here, but not even that much. Not even that much. I think this dexterity potion should have been drunk a little while ago. This amplify just buffs my stack of discarded cards. If I could evoke that, I could maybe kill that one, but it's not gonna happen. Still though, I think I would rather do as much damage as possible to this piece of garbage. I can't play that. It's only for curses. 25 block, that's decent, but this fight can actually end my run. And facing 2 of these fellows is quite the ordeal. Thankfully though, now Doom and Gloom just wins. So there you go. That was painful. That was very painful. No more enemies drop an additional card reward. Not the greatest. That was so not worth it. Echo form. Yes. Well, here is a decision. Do I want to pog up my heart possibilities? Do I want to get another point in Ascension, or try to anyway? Or do I want to go for the broke and go straight for the heart? I think what we're going to do, go +1 on Ascension if I can. I'm going to rest here, because that's what the whole point of these playthroughs, these runs are. Just try to go up in Ascension mode. Ooh, electrodynamics. What an excellent power. Awesome stuff. Should have checked whether I had what's it called? What's the name of the card? Amplify. Amplify is the name of the card. But I didn't, so no punishment there. No other power, so I think we want to Doom and Gloom force field and we'll be fine. You want those Doom and Gloom. Alternatively, we can gain enough block to block all incoming damage. How about we just block all incoming damage? I feel like that's a great idea. Good idea. Do not suffer any more damage. This has gone completely out of control. Ooh, nice. What a great turn to get that Echo form. Also, yeah, sure, why not? Bias Cognition. This should pay for itself. And then there's the buffer. We're pretty much safe. We're completely safe in this fight. I have zero concern about this fight now. There's no reason to block anything really, but there is nothing else to do, so just start playing things, get that sweet stuff, and then that. Oh, and this the hologram. I could have used the hologram. Am I some kind of buffoon? What kind of absolute idiot? Could have totally used that. I mean, not a massive loss, but you know, still annoying to have failed so miserably. We do need to block now. Let's use that FTL, even though it's only a tiny bit of damage. Yeah, well, channel lightning and dual cast a thing. I should have dual cast first and then channel lightning. That way we would stay with the channeling. Anyway, I'm just trying to throw more into the discard pile so we can actually block as much as possible. I'm not going to reboot. I don't think that's a good idea when I have freaking intangible on the enemy. Do you care about this frail? I mean, the reboot will be good. You know what, let's do it. Because it will be good to save myself the stack of, what's it called? Buffer. If I can gather it, well, I couldn't. So, get destroyed. That's annoying. Channel 1 Dark trigger the passive ability, so all it does is just do that, and then gain 2 block. And actually does save the stack. Nice, 21. No, we got the burn, so it did not save the stack. Anyway, let's see if we have enough damage here. Yeah, dual cast does it. There you go. We have some really good finishers. It's the start that gets really, really tough. Very tempted, but like I keep saying, I don't really need damage. I don't need that much damage. What I need. I mean, go for the eyes would be fantastic, but I need to draw cards. Give me ways to be more consistent. But unfortunately, not getting there. Give it a nice sure. No reboot here, but this guy should not be too much trouble. Hopefully, I don't get utterly destroyed. We will darkness our way through. Maybe I need to reboot actually, because this is not good enough. It's not good enough to get rid of all the damage. So I guess strike, reboot. Give me some damage, please. I would appreciate it. That melter will do it. Yeah. Get wrecked. 1 damage coming in. Unfortunate. Actually, no, because we channeled the lightning, so barely got through. And that was the first attack. I am slightly concerned about our chances here. Let me get that sweet FTL, white noise, creative. Sure. We'll just keep throwing out all of this good stuff. Doom and Gloom. And now just block. Oh, I thought I had more. still, all that I could do, really. Ouch. It's 10 freaking damage. Amplify loop. Static discharge. The amplified loop is fine. Capacitor. Gain 2 orb slots. Not really something I care about right now. No damage. I actually want to evoke them. I don't want to gain more. I mean, I got no choice here but to just play the cards that was given. Very unfortunate. We will channel this. Yeah. Well, this is a giant pile of damage coming my way. And I am not pleased. Not pleased with this current situation. But now we get this turning, which is like, get destroyed with a ton of damage. Awful. Awful times. I think we want that echo form for next turn. Dual cast. That it does no problem for me. I wish I could keep this recursion. This deck has some serious weaknesses. I think it is very, very evident. I just bloated it too much. And now I am stuck in this situation. At least, let's see, can we... At least hologram will be able to... the buffer will save me, actually. Buffer. We're ready to go. That's it. We don't need to remain. Just take 72 points of damage, negate it completely. Oh boy. More stacks, more cold snap. Nope. Chill. Hologram. Go for the ice would be great if I were able to draw it consistently. We get a curse out of that. Pen nib. Sure. Still not something that's going to allow me to survive. We're going to avoid those elite fights because, boy, did we get totally wrecked in Act 3. Heal to full HP, lose. Yes, I will lose the maximum HP. Actually, I never actually saw the Moai Head event. I should have read all that. First, when you step into the mouth of the statue, nothing happens. As you start to feel more than a little foolish, the huge molar slam down from above, crushing you whole. Darkness. Sometime later, from within the dark, you see a sliver of light, and hear what you now realize is the sound of a stony teeth, slowly rising upwards. You live confused. Sounds like my first sexual experience. Let's see if we can get something done here. This Doom and Gloom is going to hopefully save my anus. Not seeing Amplify. It never shows up when I want it. I'm about to start bitching and moaning. We have enough for these. Only 10 coming in. That is not great. We can still stack at the end. Loop. I think we won Doom and Gloom Darkness loop. Stack. Loop. Actually, recursion doesn't do enough, though. It doesn't do enough. We'll just do loop. It does some damage. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need loop. It's going to be useless by the time we get to the next turn. Hey, that I got so much damage done to me. This is so unfair. This is just too damn unfair. Doom and Gloom. See if we can draw the necessary attack after we buffer, though. Just in case we don't draw the necessary attack here. Oh yeah, there's the Doom and Gloom. Destroy you. Well, that was somewhat good. Skim, yes. I think we need this Skim, even though it's not the great... Oh, actually, Compile Driver is a better choice. It does damage and draws probably 2. At the very least 1. Compile Driver +1. What a choice. What a choice here. It was for Skim. I keep bitching about I need cards. Oh, Equilibrium is super great. Super great. So many times we've been in situations where I wish I could keep this card for the next turn. Well, now we can. Let's see if we can just survive, though. It would be great. We would be able to survive long enough to get to the boss fight. That would be amazing. Ooh, what a pickup. What a pickup. Sure, just play them. They're in my hand. I have no way to keep them around. Alright, can double cast. Whatever shows up. I think we want this charge battery. There is no other thing I can possibly do. We got freaking 3 weakness and 3 stacks of debuffs. It's awful. This is the only way I can prevent more damage coming my way. So I guess I'll do that. Then I suppose we'll just doom and gloom darkness and a loop. And just eat 20. Get wrecked, scrub. We have another echo form. We already have an echo form, right? Yeah, so that will be a second echo form. Why the hell not? I've never seen these getting stacked. So I would like to. Look at that. 3 echoes. Every first card gets played 3 times. Might as well do the equilibrium. And we're going to keep these. Just in case I need a massive block. Well, certainly this buffer is definitely the way to go. Prevent all damage forever. It did not play 4 times. Alright, well. The first 3 cards you play. That's the way it stacks. I thought that the way it stacks was you get the effect 5 times. But that makes no sense. It makes a lot more sense that it works this way. So let's make sure we make a count. No big block. What you got? We do have equilibrium. We can play equilibrium twice with this hologram. There you go. Equilibrium. Oh, that's right. If you play this twice, you get to win. Force field is 0. Why the hell not? Oh, that's right. We play it twice. Forgetting every time I forget freaking echo form. I would love to do damage. That would be amazing. But I suppose that we're doing equilibrium, so I don't receive any damage. There you go. Unfortunately, that does mean that we're going to overdraw a little bit, but I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. Can we amplify any power? Of course, we would draw amplify and 0 powers. That's just the way things work. Let's see. Maybe if I dual cast, it will be a ton of damage. No darkness coming in. I guess we could just do a recursion. Let's do Doom and Gloom twice. There's a ton of damage going out. Maybe now. How about that dual cast? Yeah, the dual cast, because that will do a ton. Or maybe, yeah, this one first, because it will rotate a bunch. It didn't do it. Yeah, I think it did it. I don't know. But this will actually now only do a very, very little damage. So we still have that echo form. I definitely want more energy for the next turn. There you go. And let's just simply, if we channel that, that's barely any damage. Dual cast, I suppose. Oh yeah, we can zap and now dual cast, and that does a ton of damage. That's pretty good. Oh, because we cast equilibrium twice, that does mean you keep it for the next turn. We should be fine now. It's no real powers right now, but I mean, pen nib. There you go, pen nib. I need to remember now, pen nib. What you got? Cool-headed, Channel of Frost. Draw 2 cards. That is, I think, 100% worth it. I think we want it. Let's see what else is here. Another cool-headed. I think that might be. This might save my ass. These 2 cool-headed might be exactly what the deck needed to finally get a little bit of consistency going on. Thing is that I think there's deeper problems like that. It's hard for me to identify them right now. But I think there's still some kind of problem. Like there's no scalability where block is concerned. I think now though, I think it's pretty well solved. Even though there's some bad inconsistency still. What is this? Unplayable status cards cannot be played. We already have that. Not really. The status cards would be nice to be rid of, but that's fine. I think I'll rather just remove a curse here. What else do you got for sale? Nothing that I'm interested in. Mind Blast. Meh. Nothing really. I'll rather simply remove a card. Get rid of one of these awful piles of shame. remove my shame, absolve me of my sins. Just let me go. Let me forget all the terrible things I have done. Please. Oh, why had to be you? I hate this guy so much. Oh, I hate this guy so much. This is perhaps my most hated enemy in the entirety of the game. I just don't appreciate him. I don't appreciate him at all. If you aren't aware what he does, whenever you attack him, he does something different. And you can never tell what it's going to be. At the start of your turn, draw one additional card. Sure. And you just attack him, and every time you hit him, he will do something else. We have a lot of attacks though, so we can rotate a lot of things. Let's start with FTL. 9 times 3. It's a little too much. A little too much. I really want to get rid of the shame, and I will play it. Get rid of that piece of garbage. To go ahead and definitely want to Doom and Gloom. 16 damage, huh? And I have no defense whatsoever. The problem is that if I hit him and he rotates to some super high attack damage kind of thing, he will absolutely destroy me. So I think I might take those 16 like a champ. Just take it. Take it to the chin. Because the alternative is he might do a 50 damage attack if I rotate him. He might not do anything. I think I'll take the 16. It is super painful. It is super painful. I don't want to do it. Oh no, this sucks. This sucks so hard. I hate you so much. I hate this guy so much. Oh, Buffer though. Buffer's great. Let me melt you. I definitely want to melt you. 9 times 3. I would like you to do a big single attack. Recursion should get one out of it. No, because it's not an attack damage. So this basically negates my buffer. That's annoying as hell. At least we have a couple stacks. That sucks. I think we just want to equilibrium stack, actually, now that I think about it. And we're almost... Yeah, there you go. Because thanks to the Frost Orb, I was able to endure every bit of damage coming in. So anyway, if we don't do attack damage, if we simply do orb damage, we're going to be okay. Make sure that buffer needs to go out. No amplify, so let's do the buffer. That needs to go out no matter what. Let's see. We could maybe just use stack, but let's just Doom and Gloom here. Yeah, it does do attack damage. Oh, because I attacked it, of course. I am just a buffoon. But 12 damage, not a big deal. And in fact, we can just block that with a leap. Or even the stack. I think that's okay. Let's block that damage. Save ourselves the focus charge. We can withstand the attack of this piece of garbage. Dual cast, that's a lot of damage going out. I think I will Darkness. First, no, because Darkness will actually get rid of that. Dual cast does a lot of damage. Let's do it. Fantastic. In fact, we are almost there because we can hologram and Doom and Gloom. Is that enough? Yeah, between that and the Darkness, it's gonna be enough. Channel this, Doom and Gloom. Not enough. It's alright, we have a charge of focus, so it's not a big deal. It's all good, and he actually killed itself. Wonderful. What you got? Beam, Cell, Turbo. 1 turbo should be alright. I don't get in many situations where I need a ton more energy, but 1 turbo plus, I'm okay with it. Recursion plus. Equilibrium. Equilibrium, I think, is where it's at. It is so good to be able to retain stuff that will be useful next turn. We're fine with the orbs, and I think I want to just rest. No, we just healed. What is our last boss anyway? Ooh, Donodeka. That's a fight which is not that hard, but you do take, not guaranteed, but pretty consistent damage to start with. I don't really need any of these. Storm is nice and all, but I don't need these. Evoke would be useful, but I am okay not putting any more stuff in there. So anyway, we took the easier path. We took the path that led to not dying horrendously. We may still die against Donudeka, but definitely it was the smart choice. I think we would have been very, very sad. Sure. We would have been extremely sad to go into the against the buff elite and then just collapse into a pile of trash. So, 5 energy. I think I want to keep this buffer. We have no block right now, but leap will take care of it. Equilibrium and leap. There you go. And then doom and gloom. Everything is going according to plan. We'll keep that nice buffer in case that I can't do nothing against the enemy. Hologram. We can hologram the equilibrium again. And between that and the cold snap. Oh, we have a stack here. Yeah. Let's take care of that defense. I love me some equilibrium. 21. We can actually defend fully. There you go. We want the cold snap or the dual cast. Or recursion. I think recursion is better. It evokes that and then we can dual cast the dark one in the next turn. That's decent. There you go. The longer we delay on using buffer, the better. Ooh, we can melt these filthy enemies. Did I just attack alternatively? I wasn't even paying attention. I was so focused on just defending that I just attacked the one that was attacking like a complete moron. Anyway, just put a little bit of thought into this turn. We have a big, not that big a stack. I'm not terribly stacked. I'm moderately stacked. So I think now is the turn to use buffer and just go all out on offense. So then we have Melter. We can dual cast that thing. Too bad no darkness. Nothing I can do about that one now. Sure, I'll loop. I will loop, no problem. I will melt your face. Ooh, Pendib. Not terribly useful in this one. I can rebound buffer. No, that doesn't work. Buffer is a power. It will just go away. But we can rebound stack. Oh, and then buffer will disappear. Can't use... I guess rebound dual cast. That's a decent way to do things. Maybe rebound cold snap. No, that is no way to conduct business. We'll do buffer. And then we can simply discard this one. Is there something I would like to... yeah, I will definitely want to... I would like to... I don't have the energy for it. I would like to draw a stack, but I don't have the energy for it. I don't feel like this is enough to warrant a dual cast of this dark orb. I feel like I need to build that up. So I can simply rebound because it's the highest damage. Either that... I think cold snap will help a little bit, won't it? Channeling a frost will fill up my fat stack of orbs. That's worth it. I'm okay with this. Unfortunately, did sort of waste the pen nib. I'm so tempted. It's 36 damage. That is probably going to get blocked. Let's just pass on that dual cast. I'm a little concerned about next turn. Excuse me. Why did I get damaged there? I thought that I had 2 stacks of focus. Never mind. I don't know exactly what happened there. Just lost track of what was going on, and now I feel really freaking stupid. I guess we'll just play every card available to me except this strike. Did we lose out on damage? Not that much, actually. 25 defense. We are not guaranteed. Not guaranteed to win, for sure. Look, it's a claw. Amazing. Ooh, turbo. Turbo plus skim. Hell yeah, sign me up. That's gonna happen. Draw me some cards. No stack, huh? I would like to have means to defend myself, please. I would appreciate that a lot. That would be amazing. We do have 2 charge batteries. We can start there. I think we can use every single card in our hand right now. Darkness. I think I want Doom and Gloom, then Darkness. Then Darkness. No. Darkness. I actually have Cool-Headed, totally space that one out. We don't have enough to defend ourselves. So let's just do cool-headed. That reboot might save my anus. Definitely use that claw first, though. Is basically redraw everything. I could use some block, so please save me from my own incompetence. Too bad about that eco form. We dual cast here. It's just not even close to enough damage to destroy this Scum Lord. Maybe we can draw something. I hate to be throwing out these dark. Luna, do you want out, Luna? Do you want out? We're almost done with this Donudeka one way or another. We might just die horrendously, or might even win. We'll use this. And, oh, we dual cast this darkness. There you go. Luna. You need to pee, Luna. Maybe not the greatest idea to pick you up if you need to pee. Say hello, Luna. Oh, who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? Well, she gets activated. You have to pay attention to her, otherwise she will wilt. She will wilt like a beautiful wildflower that wilts. Yes. Anyway, please get weakened. I'm terrible. Oh, negated. That's right. Negated is a thing that happens. Oh boy, we have something that I can cool-headed. I'll cool-head myself into hopefully saving my own asshole. Because I guess charge battery, but that's not good enough. We need to draw something that will prevent me from dying. So rebound is not it. Rebound is not it at all. I mean, we do gain some block here, and that's probably going to save my anus. And in fact, I would like to draw that stack, please. I will appreciate that a great deal. So let's do that. And I'm not even going to play you Amplify. That's how much I despise you. I definitely will not be taking Amplify in the future at any point, I don't think. It can be strong in certain situations, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just so many times it's just a dead card in your hand. Anyway, at least now we can continue to defend. Not much I can do, but defend, 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 defend. I can't even keep anything. I don't think I even want to zap. That's how sad this hand makes me. I can't even break through this block. I think the problem was blowing my wad too quickly. You know, because what I did was evoke my dark orbs. And by doing that, oh my goodness, they keep getting themselves buffed. I will not sustain and not be able to maintain my health total for much longer or at all. At least the stack is good stuff. Hey, you got clawed. Get wrecked. Alright, well, we'll do Equilibrium for no reason other than I do not desire to be dead. Continue doing that and then 24 block. I'm actually defending every piece of damage. Now cat fur is going all over my face. Oh, buffer. What a save. What a save! Equilibrium. Skim. I need more energy now. 4 damage for each channel orb. Where is my melter when you need it? Let's do this cool-headed. And then we have Equilibrium buffer. 2 strikes, huh? Not impressive. Not impressive at all. We can buffer. I don't really want to keep these cards. So that Equilibrium can just go away. Thing is, I think buffer Equilibrium. And it will be enough. What you got here? Do you scratch yourself? Just got a little bump. A little bump, that's a little worrisome. I don't like bumps on my cat. My cat should be smooth and lustrous. Anyway, 16 plus 9 is 25. So it will save me 1 stack of loop. The thing is, I need to kill this mongrel. I need to kill this guy. If I don't kill him, I will horrendously die. Equilibrium will keep skim, but it doesn't really keep any more defense. I think we just need to go for damage. The thing is, I can't even do damage to this guy because he's freaking defended. So, that's infuriating. It's infuriating. We'll do Equilibrium and skim my save my anus. All right, pass the turn. A little worried here. Not gonna lie. Somehow we have managed to be absolutely atrocious. Hey, if there was a turn for turbo, that's today. That's this turn right here. Let's go turbo into their asses. Finally looks like frickin' Deca is going to go down. Let's go Gloom and Darkness. Shoving Darkness first? No, this is fine. Is he going to go down? What the hell? 27 though. 27 coming in. That ain't cool. What you got? Give me a stack, actually. A stack would have saved me. Oh, I actually have a stack. Never mind then. I think that we find a hologram. Yeah, hologram. Doom and Gloom plus. There you go. Almost there. Can't do that. The barrage will not be enough. I can't even. If I cold snap, I might do enough damage. Please. Yeah, it channeled exactly where I needed it. And now we can do that. I actually, with this, will it be enough? At least, now it's definitely enough to defend. Well, we got rid of frickin' Deca. That was horrendous. That was horrendous. We barely made it through this boss fight. There was just not enough damage. I think that's the... Not enough damage, not enough consistency. We did reach a point where we actually grabbed enough defense. There's a claw for you. We grabbed enough defense to make things work. Sure. Darkness or first recurs and then darkness? Do that and then defend. I don't know which order was best, but we are pretty much set unless we get absolutely wrecked by bad draws, such as, you know, this one right here. This one's a pretty bad draw. Thankfully, we still have that stack of buffer. If we had not saved that stack of buffer, we would be dying this turn. That's terrible. Oh, I forgot that he did have enough damage. I did not have the block in that turn. It just poorly built deck. We even went the safe spot and managed to die on the very last turn of the very last fight. So that's a terrible ending to this run. I was feeling pretty damn good because I was on a 4-5 win streak. So wow, excellent time for us to lose horrendously. Hopefully you got it properly deflated. Well, it's alright because this cat will bring joy. This cat will bring joy to your life. Anyway, try it again next time. Maybe next time I will be better at building that deck.